because he is internalizing the same messages from the media, from the schools that we all are. So we don't have to feel guilty.
What are those messages?
Those messages are that black men are dangerous, because if you look at the news, there have been studies on this. Local news overrepresents black folks as perpetrators, overrepresents white folks as victims. So the message that gets sent is they're dangerous, and specifically to you. They are not only bad people, they're going to hurt you. So therefore, we want to keep them on that side of town. We want to keep their children in those schools over there. We don't want to work around them. We don't want to live around them, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that message comes through loud and clear in the way that media represents people of color. You know, whenever we, thinking about Tamir Rice, the 12-year-old child that was shot in Cleveland by police, when that happened, what did they do? The first news story in Cleveland that made a big splash was about Tamir Rice's parents and the history of domestic abuse and criminality among his parents, not about the cop that killed him. We talk worse about black victims than we do white killers. What did we say about Ted Bundy? Oh, he was so smart, and he was so quiet, and he always seemed so nice. Every time one of these white boys goes and shoots up a school, what do we say? We had no idea he was going to do this. So we talk better. We have more sympathy for white folks who commit mass murder, bury bodies under the house, cook them up in a soup pot, and eat them, right, than we do black folks who were killed by police. We start digging for every bad thing they ever did. We want to know if they had a juvenile record. We want to know if they'd ever been arrested. That's what the media does. And until that changes, I'm afraid white folks will stay in denial, and it'll be very hard for us to move forward, whether we're talking about cops or just average everyday folks.
Have you ever noticed that every mass poisoning in America, it seems, just happens to take place in black communities? I mean, think about this. Flint, Michigan, right? Detroit, basically. Lead in the water supply. Not a small amount, a massive amount, a potentially fatal amount of lead if consumed over time. Highly toxic, highly damaging to the development of the human brain. It was deliberately put into the water supply. There was a massive cover-up, carried out by white people, by the way, and it targeted specifically the black community of Flint, Michigan, which is predominantly black. And this is just one of many such cases. In the past, there was also this poisoning in the Washington, D.C. water supply. Well, who lives in Washington, D.C.? I'm talking about the residents there, not the bureaucrats who commute in but then go home in some other rich community. The people living in D.C. are black folks, predominantly.
Yeah, as you just seen there on that video, you got Esau admitting to the deeds, of their wickedness. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and label this video today. The deeds of the wicked are being exposed. All right, you so-called Edomites, man. So I want to start off my video by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. I want to say shalom to you, Akim, out there laboring his truth on the highways and hedges. I'm going to say shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf, out there listening to these videos in truth and sincerity. All right. So, hey, man, the wicked, man, if you don't know, the wicked is Esau, man, you so-called white man. You are the wicked, and, that could be proven in scriptures, man. So I'm gonna jump right into it, man. This is Job 9:24. All right, it says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" All right, so we know who runs the world, man. We know who sits in the high power seat on earth right now, man. You so-called white people, you Edomites. All right, and just more and more, as prophecies say, man, this is transpiring, man. It's being clear, man. It's being transparent. It's transparent, man. All right. Let me go to Job 20. All right, it says, "Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away a house which he buildeth not. All right, man. That's talking about Esau, man. You oppressed and forsaken the poor, which would be the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He's oppressed us, man. All right, and it say he have violently taken away a house which he have builded not. Hey, man, he taken away something that he ain't built, man. Esau ain't built nothing, man. This country was built on the back of Israelites, man. Blood, sweat, and tears, man. And, he want to take away with something he ain't built, man. We built this place, man. All right, but hey, man, that's all in the scriptures. Hey, man, I tell you, man, not to trust your enemies, man. All right, and these so-called white people are your enemies, man. Once again, if you're not seeing it right now in 2019, man, and the Lord has you in blindness, man. Because the deeds of the white men are Slakia, the so-called white man, are steady being exposed, man. All right, you got I believe someone in the government official office, what that was, I believe in Alabama, apologizing for her wrongdoings, and make mockery of Jake, man. You so-called Negroes, she was making mockery of you. And she just come out and apologize, man. It's only two ways why Esau would apologize. One, they got caught red-handed, and they was forced to keep their face clean in the public. So they lawyer made up some sob-ass story for them to come out and apologize. And the Lord, ultimately the Lord put that spirit on them too. Hey, man, you think they just want to come out here and do that and just apologize, man? More and more, man, we're seeing it, man. And that's why, in Ecclesiasticus, in Ecclesiasticus, better known as the Book of Sirach, and chapter 12, verse 10, it tell you, it say, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Hey, man, it's for sure thing that the iron's gonna rust, man. So in due time, and you might not see it immediately, but hey, man, the wicked, man, they gonna show their true colors, man. They gonna show you their wickedness, man. It tells you, man, hey, Esau's the border of wickedness, man. It tells you that in the scriptures, man. All right, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So even though he humbled himself and appeared to be one way, man, hey, man, it's like he's shaking your hand, but he got a knife in the other hand behind his back, man. All right. So, oh, yeah, man, it's the prophecies being fulfilled right now, man. Hey, man, the Lord is making these devils get exposed, man. All right. All right, that's going let me go to Galatians. All right, Galatians 6 and 7. All right, it says, be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall also reap. All right, so it's a, hey, man, don't be deceived, man. Yahweh is not mocked, man. So don't play with don't play with Yahweh, man. Don't play with Yahweh, man, because what's gonna happen is like what he just said after. For so whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Hey, man, so what you did, man, is gonna come right back to you, man. All right, all the wicked deeds that Esau has been doing, man, and that we're aware of, man. It's so much more that these devils done did that we don't even know of, man. But that's gonna be exposed to us as well, All right, that's gonna be exposed to us as well, man. But yeah, man, hey, man, like I tell you in the scriptures, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword shall die with the sword. All right? This is going to bring me to, I'm going to go back up to Exodus. Exodus 21:16. It say, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, shall surely be put to death. All right, so, hey, man, how many times do you know what of stealing a man and selling him? Hey, man, that's slavery, man. That's slavery, man. All right, that's slavery. So what you think is going to happen, man? Hey, the scriptures clearly tell you, man, he shall surely be put to death. All right, that's an easy cut, man. Goddamn devils been stealing and still selling people right now, man. You know, you so called Hispanics. You know they calling y'all immigrants, and you know you getting shipped off other places, man. You know, so you know once again the deeds of the wicked are being exposed, man. You know, they telling that they trying to get them out of this country, man. Yeah, man, they built this country, man. If not the hardest working people, you know. And you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, hey, man, you're the true Israelites, man. All right. And if this don't cut, I don't know what it is, man. It's my last precept. All right, this is Luke 8:17, man. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. All right, so nothing is secret, man, and it's not going to come to the light, man, or that shouldn't be talked about, man. You know, so there's a lot of stuff that we don't know the wickedness of these damn devils, man, but it's going to be exposed, man. All right, the Bible is a book of prophecies, man, and ever since I came into this truth, hey, man, I'm able to have a spiritual discernment and see everything, man. You know, the things that you might overlook from a day-to-day basis, man. You know, but once again, man, these devils are being exposed, man. All right, hey, Adawan Radazah, Lord willing, this video was edifying. Until the next time, I'm gonna say shalom.